Hello everyone, I am Shashwath, a student of FIITJEE Global School, and I joined here in my 9th grade. Initially, I wasn't able to see much growth because it was online, but late things started to change when my 10th grade started because it was mostly offline, and I was able to interact with the teachers. I was able to solve more efficiently, more quickly, and the teachers were able to identify my mistakes earlier and faster. And I also learned a lot of things from my students which I wasn't able to do in my 9th grade. And honestly speaking, my sincere JEE preparation started in my 11th grade. And initially in my 11th grade, I wasn't able to perform well because there were so many new things. I had a lot of packages. Initially, the packages were combined with a few chapters in my 9th grade and 10th grade. But I had each package for each chapter, and the number of chapters were a lot more than what I had in my 10th grade. And there was these chap tests, ACTs, and module exams, which occurred more frequently what I used to have in my 9th and 10th grade. Then I was able to pick up slowly in my 11th grade, and I was able to see improvement in the end of my 11th grade. I was able to perform much more in my chap tests and my module exams, and my RPIs also started to get better. And 12th grade started, and I'm happy to say that I consistently performed in most of my tests in my 12th grade. And once the portion completed, we had our review exams. So the review exams were split into a few sets of chapters, and we were able to revise each review exam thoroughly so that we would be prepared for a JEE main. So in my JEE main, I had a percentile of 99.277, and I was satisfied with it, and I knew I had to improve more in my JEE Advanced. And during the gap between my JEE main session 1 and session 2, I knew I had to focus more on my advance and allot some time to my boards. And whenever the school had some exams, it was mostly part test at that time, and I came to school and wrote those tests, and I analyzed the tests with my teachers, and I was able to analyze my strengths and weaknesses and portions, the parts I should carry more importance to it. And my JEE main session 2 came, and I was able to improve it to 99.406. And within the next 2 months, I needed to focus more on my advance because there wasn't much time left, and most of my revision was complete. I needed to practice more questions, and then I needed to write more tests. So whatever the test I had in my school, I was able to give my full effort to it, and I analyzed the test and analyzed my weaknesses. And I'm happy to say that I gave a satisfactory performance in my JEE Advanced 2025. Thank you.